Continue. Okay. Today I want to present about my poster about logical product lines, clinical profile, and surgical outcomes of posterior synechiae in complicated cataract. As for introduction, cataract remains the leading cause of blindness globally. Complicated cataract is the secondary form of cataract that's caused by an intraocular disease, and the purpose of this report is to describe the clinical profile of posterior synechiae in complicated cataract, intraoperative challenges, and the outcomes. In Indonesia, every year cataracts are diagnosed in 210,000 people, or 0.1% of the total population of Indonesia. And cataracts commonly differ patients with a very specific reason of chronic inflammation and long-term steroid use. For the case report, a 28-year-old woman, housewife, came with decreasing vision on her left eye since 7 years ago. Other complaints like a red eyes, watery, and glare, and when blood were not found. And no history of trauma. History of eye infection was found, not treated properly, only using on-the-counter eye drops. History of teeth infection and cavity was also found since 7 years ago without regular dental checkups. Best corrected visual acuity preoperatively of the left eye with light perception with intraocular pressure 16 millimeters of mercury. Under slit lamp for the anterior segment, left eye had small pupil with adhesion between iris and anterior lens, 360-degree irregularly, and the lens looked cloudy. If you can see in this picture, the patient's eye, the whitish in her pupil is the secretia pupillae, and this the eye point, the fibrosis on her eye is the secretia pupillae, and the lens also looked cloudy. Flare cell and keratic precipitae were not found, and right eye examination was within normal limits. Red-green perception was normal on both eyes, so no color blind on the patient, and the patient was diagnosed with acquisition complicated cataract with posterior synechiae based on history and based on physical examination. Fecal emulsification with intraocular lens implantation and release of posterior synechiae was performed on her left eye. Post-operative follow-up was done 1 day and 1 week after surgery. Follow-up post-operatively showed significant improvement of visual acuity on her left eye from light perception to 0.1. As you can see, this picture that I pointed as the patient 1 day after the surgery, and the patient's eye condition is good, was good, and no inflammation, and the patient's visual acuity also improved. In the first follow-up, there is increasing in IOC to 30 millimeters of mercury, but decreased to normal at 40 millimeters of mercury in the second follow-up. Post-operative treatment is given topical combination of dexamethasone, meaning sulfate, to trimethyl sulfate 6 times a day eye drop daily on her left eye, antibiotics, cefadroxil 2 times a day, 500 milligram orally, and paracetamol 2 times a day, 500 milligram orally if necessary. For the discussion, the formation of posterior synechiae is commonly innovative, where in this case, there was a history of teeth infection and cavity since 7 years ago, and there was no regular dental checkup because the patient is from the Pandeglang area in Indonesia, and the patients don't usually to get a checkup. And the patient's left eye had secretia pupillae. It's noted with an irregular 260-degree adhesion between the iris and anterior lens. This condition prevents pupil dilation and makes the surgery more challenging. As we know, pupil dilation is the most frequent intraoperative challenge in this posterior synechiae with complicated cataract. Current evidence supports the use of fixed dissection for gentle synechial issues combined with mechanical pupil expansion devices such as iris hooks or myoglin rings. As in this case, we use the myoglin rings intraoperatively because the pupil is small, and we have to use myoglin rings to expand the pupil so we can take out the posterior synechiae. And in post-operative patients with controlled inflammation, 68% of cases were achieving functional visual acuity after cataract surgery. More eyes undergoing cataract surgery with IO implantation than eyes left affected achieve more than 20/40 post-operatively. An antibiotic prophylaxis is crucial to prevent infection, especially if the patient is with hygiene. The patient is not really to do, so we have to give the antibiotic prophylaxis to prevent as a prevention. An intensive topical steroid may serve as an adjunct or alternative to oral steroids. And the conclusion, complicated cataract with extensive posterior synechiae significantly contribute to the adversity of cataract surgery and visual apprehension. And appropriate intraoperative management and a post-operative evaluation are essential to optimize the outcomes. Yeah, and this is for you can scan the barcode for the references. So we want to see more about the references and open to question if there is any question. Thank you.